Hello and welcome everyone. Today is Monday. The markets are open, markets are moving. We are yet to see what is yet to be happening today, what we can expect. In fact, today is going to be hot. I don't even need to say anything else. Today is going to be hot. We have ISM manufacturing PMI. That's going to be like in the next 1 hour, 45 minutes. Unfortunately, we won't catch this live, but this is an opportunity, of course, to get ready for the market and actually see what will happen. Yeah, so that is the only thing we have. And then we also have the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. That is in an hour. So when that comes, then we're going to have the ISM Manufacturing. Hola, Trader Gump. Hola, Gaston. How are you doing today? ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Muy bien, gracias. Hoy lo verá, hará sol, estará nublado. What's nublado? I do not know what nublado is, but yeah. Let me just try and check this for you. Everybody here. But how are you all doing? How is your trading all today? Is it good? Are you profitable today? Right. So, with rain, be sunny or cloudy today? Oh, nublado. Yeah. Great. One more week. Great for one more week. One more week to what exactly? Um, Gaston? Right. So, let us look at what transpired. So on Friday, I talked about Euro Yen. Euro Yen finally hit our take profit right here. There's nothing you can even say about this. Like, literally, this was golden. It literally hit our take profit, went past the level I was expecting Euro Yen to come down to. It went to the second level, which was crazy. Yeah, but the move did happen. We had what we were looking for, and we wait for another trading opportunity. Right. So we are currently up 152 $1,572. We're floating at $28 as of now. The highest trade we have right now is on Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD started off the day on I think $1. Like I was in a $1 profit, but look at that. It's just dropped real strongly right now. And we are still on our jolly way to the downside, but we're still in this consolidation. That's one thing for sure. Trader Gump says his trading has been great. Trading bien, gracias. Yeah, okay, that's great to hear, Trader Gump. I am happy to hear that your trade has been going well. Indeed, we need to jump on those profits. I think I should be making a disclaimer. This is not a signal platform for those who think it is. It is only for educational purposes. So if you see me trading otherwise as opposed to the OFP rules, just know this is only for trading educational purposes. I am just showing you what I am seeing in the market, what how I enter into my trades, totally unrelated to OFP rules. This is just me showing you guys how I trade, what I look for, how profit is made, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and what kind of risk I take. Yeah. So this is only for educational purposes and not financial advice. So that is the disclaimer right there. So Aussie CAD, of course, is the best one in profit. And then we do have USD Swiss and Pound Swiss, which are pushing back up nicely right now. Yeah, so we still have the move to the upside on Pound Swiss A. We consolidated for a bit, like there's literally this strong consolidation. No two words about it. It had a drop here and then came all the way back up. So I'm still thinking this was the break of the consolidation because that's what sometimes happens. This is what we call a forced breakout. Then it pushed slightly up and then it pushed all the way down. So make a lower low, a lower high rather. Wait, a lower high a higher low rather, sorry, a high a higher low, and then we're gonna make a higher high. That is what I'm anticipating on pound Swissy. Then dollar Swiss pushed all the way up on Friday, then came all the way back down. We made our higher low here, and we seem to be maybe targeting this second point here around 81280. Then afterwards, we could be pushing to 82050. So that is what I'm anticipating with dollar Swissy. Then let's move over to Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, we are in a buy. We're aiming to go past the previous high here. This seems to be a pullback, which is already forming. And then we might have our final round up here in a few days. Then USD CAD. USD CAD is a newly entered trade of mine. And I'm shorting it rather to the downside. So I think the bounce of the trend line has happened literally right here. So we're looking to make another new low just right below there. So that is what I'm anticipating on USD CAD. And it's currently in profit, a $2 profit. Then let's look at Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, we are selling this one, this bad boy. Thursday, we had, actually Friday, we had a push down, then a reversal. And now we seem to be coming all the way down, or up rather. We might be getting stopped out above here. I'm not too sure if though this is the level I have been, no, it's not the level I've been aiming for. Then my stop loss literally isn't somewhere here. It must be somewhere here. So we're not too far from that. Let me just see here. Yeah, so my stop loss is here on Euro Aussie. So let's keep an eye on that. So I do not want Euro Aussie to go beyond this level. So I have literally mental stop losses. So they're usually invisible, but my take profits are there because sometimes the market can go past your take profit and you have not locked that in. But also this case can happen with stop losses, but I feel I have more control on stop losses since I put alerts on those. Take profits, I like them to be closed automatically. So this is usually my stop loss area on Euro Aussie. Still waiting for the market to come down. We might actually have that run down on Euro Aussie. Let me just check the calendar. I do think we have some Australian news. No, we only have New Zealand unemployment and employment numbers. So that may also affect the Australian dollar. So that's what I'm anticipating. Gaston, gold is the current headache. Yes, we'll get to gold in a moment, really, really soon. Trader Gum says, sí, OFP me entiendes. Right. So it just says yes. What does me entiendes mean? For those who know Spanish, you could help me with this. Yeah. So that is what Trader Gump is saying. Me entiendes. So I'll just try and see what the entiendes means, because I am not very fluent in Spanish. Just know a few words there here and there. Oh yes, you understand me and Des. Yeah, he understands rather. Yeah, okay, Trader Gum. Because I know understand in Spanish is entiendo. Yeah, or entender. Yeah. Oh, me entiendes. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Alrighty. Um, let's get back to our analysis here. So yeah, I do think this move will happen soon, especially since this is like a very, what can I say, very bullish candle. Most of the times, if the market is moving very fast up or very fast down, there's usually a strong pullback on that. So, like what happened here, this was a very strong move to the downside, but then it pulled back. So, that is what I'm anticipating as well, a pullback to the downside on Euro Aussie. Then let's look at New Zealand dollar since we also have news on it today. So let's drop that there. So New Zealand dollar, we're waiting for a push to the upside. I entered this today, so we're just waiting for that push to the upside. Then Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, we already covered that. Euro New Zealand. Did we cover Euro New Zealand? Yes, we did cover that. So pound CAD is the last one remaining. Then we can look on the yen pairs to see what we have there. So pound CAD, we're waiting for the market to come down. Our stop loss is literally on this previous resistance level. So we still have room. It's the same resistance level that I had when this move happened to the downside. So we are literally just repeating what we did here all the way here as well. So we're just waiting for this to come all the way down here. That is our take profit area. That is where we're looking to take profit. So that is what I'm anticipating on pound CAD. So let's look at euro yen real quick. Euro yen literally still dropping to the downside. I do not know when this drop will end, but yeah, it's still strong to the downside. No trading opportunities. Aussie yen, same thing, very strong to the downside. Yeah, I believe those are all. Then no, we're not going to cover pound yen. So let's now jump right into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is also pushing down to the downside. We seem to be aiming for the previous low here around 58,000. Probably this will be achieved this month. And then NAS 100. NAS 100 is now slowly reversing back up. Probably we can now be looking for some buying opportunities to make that new high. So that is what I'm anticipating on NAS 100. Then let's look at gold. Gold has been up 0.12%, followed by Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie has been up 43%. Then US 30 has been up 1.33%. We are going to look on that 1.22% rather. We're going to look at that for you. Gaston, since you love to trade US 30. So gold right now is still unsure. But what I'm thinking for ISM is that gold will shoot to the downside, probably taking out this previous low. This is my first assumption on what gold will do today. It literally gapped up to the upside. So I think this gap will be covered. Well, it kind of got covered already here. So I do think this move will continue to 40.13 today. So that is what we're anticipating. And look at that. We started the live off at $28 profit. Now we are at the $3. Yeah, so that is what we are seeing on gold. So literally that is what I'm anticipating on gold, like a move down below 40.20. That is the previous support. Then let's look at US 30. So US 30 is very strong today. We even actually gapped up. So I do think we might be making a new high just right above here on US 30 probably today because of ISM. So 53340 on US 30, we might be looking to make a new high on that. So that is what we are anticipating on US 30. Oh yes, of course, Gaston, I have already covered US 30. Thank you for writing that in the comments. Yeah. Any other pair that you guys would like me to look at or questions that you may have? I see that some people are saying I am not sounding out the levels and that the chart is kind of looking small. Yeah, it's because literally the screen I'm using is big. So just to shout out the numbers here, the numbers of my take profits are literally here. You can see them like on Aussie CAD, my take profit is at 97400. USD Swiss, my take profit is at 0.82. Then pound Swiss, my take profits at 1.09200. Then Euro New Zealand is a buy. My take profit is at 1.97,900. Then on pound CAD, my take profit is at 1.87,150. Then New Zealand dollar might take profits at 0.59 100, I can say. Yeah, so those are the take profits I have. And lastly, on USD CAD, my take profit is at 1.39900 on that sell. So keep that in mind. This is what we have currently. Those are my take profit levels. We're currently floating at $30 profit, which is good. Nice start to the New York session. Oh, GJ, you'd like us to look at GJ, pound yen. Great. One thing you should know, the yen pairs have really outdone themselves. So, what can we anticipate for pound yen? So, pound yen, we might have a reversal, but again, we might actually be starting a downtrend. We haven't had a downtrend on pound yen for quite some time now. If I go to like maybe the weekly chart, we can be able to see that. We can be able to see uptrends and downtrends. So the last downtrend that we had was in 2024, literally here. This is the last downtrend we had. This one was very strong. I was there. I was trading in 2024. And I remember this downtrend we had on pound yen, I was even actually in a loss at that time, moment in time. But then I recovered with these push ups. I took some profit here, took some profit there, and also here. And then this move in 2025, I think 2025 was the best year ever with pound yen because the profit made from that was substantial. And then this year started, we had a minor downtrend for like a week, and then we pushed up for several weeks on pound yen, then another minor one, then pushed up strongly. But here, this seems like it's a start of a downtrend, Gaston. So I wouldn't be looking for buys on pound yen right now. Pound yen could even be coming to levels as low as 206. This is the first level. Second level could be here around 199. And then last level could be here. Is a possibility that we could even touch 180 before the end of this year. So you just have to be ready for that. But right now, what can we anticipate for this week? Well, for this week, we might have a slight arc here. I'm looking for an arc to form here. Then we might be looking for an opportunity at the top of the arc, probably somewhere here around 213. Yeah, somewhere here around 213. We might be looking for the reversal point and then continue it all the way down to 209, probably even 206. So that is what I'm anticipating on pound yen. I hope that answered your question at Gaston on us checking out pound yen. If there's any other, we still have a bit of time. No promos currently running on OFP. So everything is back to full price. So if you want an account, you can just go to ofpfunding.com and check out the actual full price of what you can have. So of course, gold is a headache right now, but I'm thinking ISM that's coming out today and NFP will actually correct all of that. Like usually when there's NFP and all of that, there's usually a correction with gold. I do think gold will continue with this bearish momentum. That is my anticipation. If not, unless we go above 4,100 and we stay there for a couple of days above 4,100, then surely yeah, I can agree that we could be continuing now a new bullish trend. But right now on gold, my thoughts on it is that we're bearish. Thank you, Gaston. You are most welcome. So, guys, thank you all for joining me today. Join me again tomorrow, same time, same place at 8:15 a.m. EST or 2:15 p.m. CET. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe for the ISA manufacturing index and use stop losses. And lastly, happy trading.